I'm gonna open the YouTube stuff here as well.
Okay. Wayne, at what time? We're at 5:56 on my clock. What time do you want us to open the waiting room and let people in?
I would think now, no?
Okay, we can do it. We can start admitting people. Absolutely. Carlos, I can go and do that. Okay.
Perfect. And yeah, you can do it mid-all if you'd like to.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
I just don't know how long this will take, and I hate for them to be sitting here.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say hello. My name is Carlos Velez. Hopefully, I've talked to a lot of you already, but just wanted to welcome everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We'll get started right at 6, so we got just a couple minutes here. But say hello in the chat. It's nice to actually see you all. We're excited to have this event for you all today, and thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
So Carlos, do I have your permission to proceed?
What's up, ma'am? 6 o'clock. Let's go.
Carlos, is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
So I'll start.
Yes, sir. We're good to go.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. My name is Wayne Fagan. I'm chair of the D. Howard Foundation. And on behalf of the D. Howard Foundation and all of the cooperating organizations, all of the judges, all of our partners, all of our sponsors, and probably over 100 volunteers, we want to welcome you to this, our first D. Howard Foundation UTSA Aviation and Aerospace annual art contest. How did we get here? The art contest was open to all students from in Bear and surrounding counties. That's 8 counties. And whether they went to ISDs, charter schools, parochial schools, private schools, or home schools. It was a challenging time for all of us. The students I'm referring to, and the teachers and the schools and UTSA because of COVID. And so it was an interesting time to start this, but we're very excited about how it turned out. So we had a total of 41 schools that participated in 19 school systems. I'll refer to them as school systems because we had ISDs, and we had parochial, and we had private, and we had charter schools that participated. So one of the schools told me that every student in their school submitted a drawing. And so if you count all the students in their schools, in that school, plus all the others, we probably had over 1,000 students that participated in this art contest in Bear and Comal counties. So out of that 1,000, the schools where they participated picked a winner in each category. And then the ISD, or the school system, picked a winner from the whole school system in that category. And then those winners were submitted to the contest office. And out of all that 1,000, we had 27 finalists selected who are with us this evening. So congratulations to all of you, to your parents, to your schools. We're thrilled to have you with us. And this program is all about you. So with that, we'll get started. And I will first introduce our partner, UTSA, who will be represented by Dr. Joanne Browning, the Dean of the College of Engineering at UTSA, who has a video recording to share with you.
Hello, I'm Joanne Browning. I'm the Dean of Engineering here at UTSA. I want to start off by giving a big thanks to the D. Howard Foundation for letting UTSA be a part of this art contest. We know how important it is to get STEM principles into our education system as early as possible. And so I want to congratulate you for thinking about STEM-based educations and science and technology, engineering and math, and how everything comes together. Now, it's also really important, this art contest was around, how do we get to Mars? How do we inhabit Mars? Well, if we're going to achieve that someday, it's going to take people from all different walks of life and all different disciplines to make it happen. So we know it's important that engineers work side by side with artists, with politicians and public policy folks, with business leaders, with scientists and educators, so that we can accomplish those really big dreams together. I want to say a big thank you to our K-12 education partners, and I want to congratulate you for being part of this art contest. I really hope that you enjoy the rest of the ceremony today, and I want you to think about in your careers, if you're interested in engineering or aerospace engineering, UTSA offers these degree programs for you. And if you want to look to these types of dreams, we can help make those dreams come true. So please enjoy the rest of the ceremony, and congratulations again to you.
Carlos, are you with us?
Yes, Wayne. I'm here.
All right, thank you. All right, so next, students and everyone, our next speaker, we have the honor of having a video by Dr. Adriana Rocha Garcia. who's a member of the City Council of San Antonio, a representative from District 4. Dr. Garcia is on the D. Howard Foundation Board of Directors, as assistant marketing professor at Our Lady of the Lake University, where she teaches marketing in the School of Business and Leadership. So Carlos, if you could share with us Dr. Rocha Garcia's video.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Dr. Adriana Rocha Garcia. Thank you for allowing me to form a part of this inaugural Aviation and Aerospace Arts celebration of students in pre-K through 12th grade. This regional competition is open to students in the San Antonio area and surrounding counties, and it's a great way of showcasing the amazing talent we have in our region. Thanks to the D. Howard Foundation, we continue to honor the legacy of legendary aviation pioneer and entrepreneur D. Howard by building community partnerships and teaching the younger generation about the endless possibilities in aviation and aerospace. As a District 4 representative to San Antonio City Council, I am proud to represent the district that includes Joint Base San Antonio Lackland and Port San Antonio. Joint Base San Antonio plays a fundamental role in our local economy, and aerospace continues to be a leading industry in our region. As an educator, I believe in the transformational power of education and support introducing students of all ages to STEM, especially young girls. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to take part in the city's inaugural Virtual Girls Empowerment Summit, an initiative I spearheaded during my first few months on the City Council. Although the COVID-19 pandemic forced us to cancel last year's in-person summit, I am proud to be giving young girls a chance to explore careers in traditionally male-dominated industries like aerospace and STEM fields, especially this year. Just like the Girls Empowerment Summit, this art contest is a great way of engaging students from all grade levels to learn more about aviation and aerospace concepts through an unconventional format. Bridging art and STEM is an exceptional way of appealing to students of different learning abilities and inviting them to explore career opportunities in a variety of fields. This, of course, is made possible with support and guidance of teachers and school leaders and administrators and community who support these types of initiatives. Students from public and private schools all across the city participate in this contest, and I'm eager to see the artwork of this year's winners. I can't wait to visit the San Antonio Museum of Science and Technology at Port San Antonio in District 4, at UTSA, and at the San Antonio International Airport, where I'll get to see this artwork in person. Thank you to all the organizers and supporters who made this possible. Planning a competition like this takes time and commitment. Special thanks to the U.S. Air Force, Port San Antonio, SAMSAC, San Antonio Tuskegee Airmen, the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, the Women in Aviation Alamo City Chapter, the WEX Foundation, Communities in Schools, Girls Inc., San Antonio College, Pre-K for SA, and our city's aviation department for supporting this initiative. Congratulations to this year's winners, and thank you to the D. Howard Foundation and UTSA for inviting me to be a part of this year's virtual celebration.
Thank you, Carlos, for that. And thanks to Councilwoman Rocha Garcia for doing the honor of mentioning all of the cooperating organizations which are listed on our website for this contest, as well, I believe, as later on on this slideshow. So thank you to Dr. Rocha Garcia for that. Next, I have the honor of introducing a video from a very special guest. All of you are special guests, but I believe this is the only former astronaut that's on the call. Dr. Bernard A. Harris Jr., a very special gentleman who is a San Antonio native, went to high school, and all of his schooling in San Antonio, and has at least one middle school named after him in San Antonio. He is a physician. He's a two-time shuttle astronaut. He was the first African-American astronaut to walk in space. He is devoted to STEM education and currently serves as the CEO of the National Math and Science Initiative. And so with that, Carlos, if you would play the video from Dr. Harris.
My name is Dr. Bernard Harris, and I'm happy to welcome you to tonight's ceremony. As a former NASA astronaut, the theme of this year's art contest is especially exciting to me. Humans have dreamed about Mars for as long as I can remember. The landing of the Perseverance rover in February is filling the gaps of our knowledge and providing even more information to feed our imaginations. The rover landing also is a reminder that math and science is critical to the advancement of our society and our nation. If you're not convinced, just consider that we are talking this evening through a digital recording transmitted through a wired or wireless network. You might even be seeing and hearing me through a tiny computer, otherwise known as your cell phone. Math and science are a part of our everyday life, and that what we're learning from the Mars expedition will impact us for years to come. This ceremony also is a reminder that there are real intersections between math, science, and art. You only have to look at the video games that you play every day to see an example of that. In 1995, I had the incredible experience of becoming the first African-American to walk in space. During that experience, I had the chance to hang out, look down at the Earth and across the galaxy, and it was an experience that I will never forget. It inspired my belief that each of us is born with a purpose and born with infinite possibilities. It is the job of our teachers and our parents and community leaders to help you, young people, recognize your full potential. I want to thank the D. Howard Foundation and the University of Texas at San Antonio for kicking this art contest off. I also want to thank everyone who helped bring it to life. Most importantly, I want to say to you students who participated that it takes courage to put your ideas and your talents on display. I graduated from Sam Houston High School right there in San Antonio. I know the challenges that you face. I know that you have the support of your family, and I know you have the support of your community. I reached my dreams of becoming a doctor and an astronaut, and now the CEO of the National Math and Science Initiative, because I had a great family. And I was encouraged by my teachers and my community to pursue my dreams through education. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you tonight, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Dr. Harris, and thank you also for serving as the honorary mission commander of our mission to Mars. Next, I'd like to introduce a video to you that was recorded by Mr. Matt Evans, who's the Arts and Culture and Social Media Manager for the San Antonio International Airport and Stinson Field. And Matt has a special announcement for you. So Carlos, if you would roll that video, please.
Hello, my name is Matt Evans, and I'm the Arts and Culture Manager for the San Antonio Airport System. On behalf of the entire team for San Antonio International Airport and Stinson Municipal Airport, I'd like to congratulate all of the contestants on a job well done. I'd also like to thank the D. Howard Foundation and all of the partnering organizations who helped make this contest possible. Young artists, as I stand here today in front of these iconic hangars, I can't help but think of the dreamers and artists who made possible so much of what we take for granted today. It was their curiosity and creativity that brought to life things that were once entirely unimaginable. And it's that same spirit of curiosity and creativity that we're celebrating in you. I'm excited to announce that celebration doesn't have to end today. As a representative of the airport, I'm proud to announce that all the award-winning submissions from this evening will be professionally framed and installed for the duration of 1 year at San Antonio International Airport. It'll be on display to the public so that millions will be able to see and enjoy your hard work. Here at the airport, we are dedicated to communicating a sense of place, a celebration of place, meaning that as the world's gateway to San Antonio, we want to make sure people have an idea of who we are as soon as they get off the plane. And I could not think of a better representation of that than this exhibit. Again, to the D. Howard Foundation and the partnering organizations, thank you so much for helping make this possible. We should definitely do this again sometime. And to the contestants and young artists, we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you to the City of San Antonio and the Department of Aviation. And Carlos, thank you for arranging for that video. It's, as you can imagine, it's quite special to me because those iconic hangars that Matt is referring to, the red hangars that you see as you pass by 281, was once my home at the D. Howard Company. So thank you all for that. Finally, it is my great honor to introduce to you a wonderful partner to many of us in the community, to the community in general, and to our educational programming at the D. Howard Foundation. Major General Edward Thomas Jr., who is the commander of Air Force Recruiting Service at Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph. So Major General Thomas, welcome, and the floor is yours, sir.
Hey, thanks very much, Wayne. And hey, good evening, everyone, to the sponsors, to the students, to the parents, and the families that are out there. The United States Air Force and the United States Space Force could not be more pleased to be part of this space-focused contest. A huge thank you to the D. Howard Foundation, Wayne, to you and your leadership for making this happen. So to all the students out there that have been so patient, listening to us talk as we thank folks for being part of this and making all this happen. A couple things. The reason we were so excited about this art contest is because really it's all about vision. And our Air Force and our Space Force is all about vision. We're about breaking barriers and doing things smarter and doing things better and having the imagination to create a safer and a better America for all of us. I also liked this art contest and this theme of getting to Mars because I've got a good friend, Air Force Colonel Nick Hague, who is an astronaut like Dr. Harris. Recently came back from the International Space Station. And right now he is working on the technology and the training and everything our nation needs to get to Mars, to land on Mars, and to take that next step in space exploration. If Colonel Hague, the astronaut, was here, he would tell you guys, it's going to be students like you from Bear and Comal and surrounding counties around San Antonio, who if you study hard and you work, especially in the math and the sciences, and you bring your best, it's going to be kids like you who are going to be, critical to be able to do things like get to Mars or do things like design and fly space satellites like this one that provide our GPS. Or if you're not in space, to do things like design race cars or other automobiles, or the things that keep our nation #1 in the world. So bring it, bring your very best as you work hard and you continue your education. So, hey, to some of the entries, I just want to do a couple call outs as I looked at the great art entries that I saw. John Martinez, I love the color, the lighting, and the depth of your picture. It's Del Soto. I was really impressed that you had the vision to have an HEB on Mars. I mean, really, who if they went to Mars? Isabella Carvel, what a detailed depiction of the equipment and the landscape and everything it would take to have a mission on Mars. So all of you, from the Air Force and the Space Force, absolutely fantastic job all the way around. I just want to thank you for what you've done. I want to thank you for being great Americans, for bringing your very best. And it was a pleasure to be part of this. The last thing I'll tell you is to all of the finalists, we're awarding you the opportunity to come out to Randolph Air Force Base, to see our jets, to touch them, to be up close and personal with our fighters, with our trainers out here, to fly simulators, to visit our fire department that does aviation fire support, and to visit our airmen and our generals. So thanks so much, Wayne. It's been a pleasure. And I wish everyone the very best. Aim high.
Thank you, General Thomas. Well, I guess my only question is it too late to submit a drawing so I can go on that tour?
Hey, we got
that's just great. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do. I just have a couple of quick follow-up announcements for the students and their parents and teachers. You heard Matt Evans talk about some of the submissions being framed and on display at the airport. I'm pleased to announce that at the end of the time when those drawings are on display at the airport, the D. Howard Foundation will present each of those frame drawings to each school where the student came from to be on permanent display at your school. So you as students and your artwork will hopefully always be a part of the future of your school. And we want to thank you for that. And then finally, I want to mention that we are going to take the first place winner in each category. We have 4 categories: pre-K to 2, grades 3 to 5, middle school and high school. And the first place winner of each category, we are going to make a note card out of that winning entry. And we are going to sell those note cards, and 100% of the proceeds of the note cards will be used to make future grants to the schools that participate in this art contest. And in that regard, for those of you that are not already aware of it, because we announced it a while back, the art contest, the D. Howard Foundation, UTSA, is making a grant of $100 for each of the 41 schools that participated in the art contest as our way of thanking them and to support their fine arts program. So those are all of our announcements and all of our introductory comments. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the president and CEO of Knight Aerospace, who's also vice president and on the board of the D. Howard Foundation, Bianca Rhodes, who will moderate the rest of the program. So Bianca, it's all yours.
Thank you, Wayne, and thank you especially for the privilege of having the most fun part of this evening. It's great for me to be able to launch this rest of this program. So as Wayne said, we have 4 categories of winners. These are school class categories. The first one is pre-K through 2nd grade. And to present the awards in that category, we have a superstar from San Antonio. Olga Custodio had an amazing and very successful career in the United States Air Force. And after that, she became an American Airlines captain. Today, she is the executive director and treasurer of Women in Aviation for the Alamo City, and she is a member of the San Antonio Aviation and Aerospace Hall of Fame. Olga, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here this evening representing Women in Aviation Alamo City, and also as a DHF board member, the D. Howard Foundation. I want to thank the D. Howard Foundation and UTSA College of Engineering for sponsoring this art contest. It's an exciting time right now. We have Perseverance on Mars right now, and our first flight in Mars of the helicopter Ingenuity. I am a space geek, so I'm all about this, and I love all the art that I was able to look at and judge. And so presenting the winners in the pre-K through second grade category, first of all, I want to acknowledge all the participants who submitted their art for consideration and the teachers and the school districts who supported their efforts. That is so important. So I'm going to start with the fourth place. And I want to say that we have a tie for third and fourth place. First of all, Southwest Independent School District, Crewell Road Elementary, we have Holly Foster. And the San Antonio Independent School District, Bonham Elementary, we have Virginia Ortiz. So they are tied for third place. Congratulations. For second place, Promesa Academy Charter School. We have Promesa Academy is Maximos Espinosa. Congratulations, second place winner. And our first place winner for pre-K through second grade, drum roll, is Southside ISD Menchaca Early Childhood Center, Noah Farias. Congratulations to all the winners, everyone who submitted. I can't wait to get that postcard, to get that and see it at the airport. So congratulations, winners. And thank you, Bianca. And thank you to all. Good evening.
What wonderful work those kids did. It's amazing that they are pre-K to second grade. Our next category is grades 3 through 5. And to present those awards, we have Dr. Stephanie Garcia. Stephanie heads up the Intercultural Development Research Association and their program for STEM education, which is really close to home here, and gender equality education. Dr. Garcia directs IDRA's Texas Chief Science Officer program and their Vision Coders project. Stephanie.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be at this event, to be included. Thank you to the D. Howard Foundation for including us. As the Alamo STEM ecosystem lead as well, I can say on behalf of our entire STEM ecosystem here in San Antonio, we are so proud of you. And we have enjoyed seeing all of the submissions. And I'm just so, and our chief science officers, all the 6th through 12th grade STEM ambassadors here in San Antonio also wanted to congratulate you as well. I have the privilege of, again, congratulating everybody in this division in grades 3 through 5 for submitting and participating in this incredible event. And I'm excited to announce our winners here. In fourth place, we have from Winston Elementary and Edgewood ISD, Natalie Rubocalva. Congratulations. Our next winner in third place from Sky Harbor Elementary and Southwest ISD, we have Cole Villarreal. Congratulations. In second place from Compass Rose Ingenuity, we have Antonio Patina. Wow, look at that. And in first place, drum roll everybody, from Meadow Village and Northside ISD, John Martinez. Congratulations. We're so happy for you. We're celebrating with you. And again, thank you for letting us be a part of this.
Woohoo! Great work, guys. Once again, just amazing artwork. We are just so proud of everybody. Our next presenter in the next category is from middle school. This is grades 6, 7th, and 8th. And to present that is Doug King. Now, if any of you have not been to the San Antonio Museum of Science and Technology, also called SAMSAT, you're missing a terrific opportunity. Most of the people don't even know that it exists, but with COVID, it was kind of hard to get around. If you have that privilege, you need to come over to Port San Antonio and visit. Doug King does a fantastic job. And now to introduce the winners in that category, Doug King.
Thank you, Bianca, and thank you to all of you who contributed such incredible art to this great project. Thank you to the D. Howard Foundation and all the other sponsors for making it happen. We are thrilled at SAMSAT to be part of the team. We're going to display a lot of these pictures that aren't at the airport. So please come out and see us here. I think that's a wonderful announcement that you made, Wayne, and what a wonderful place for the public to get to see this great work. You know, I just want to say that this is all going to happen a lot quicker than anybody thinks it is. By the end of this year, we'll have civilians going to space. In the lifetime, not the lifetimes, in the near lifetimes of you who did this art, people will be on Mars. And it's going to be some of you. Companies and NASA are building the pathway. The Air Force, you heard Colonel Thomas talk about both the Air Force and the Space Force. Those airmen, those guardians are the people that are going to make it happen. What a great beginning this is for all of you. Take it seriously. You can be part of it. You will take a vacation on Mars. So let me announce the 4 winners from the grade 6, 7, and 8. I'm pleased to say that in 4th place from Woodlake Hills Middle School, Marion Martinez. Congratulations. I love the peace sign on Mars. In 3rd, from Scobie Middle School, Brandon Martinez. Brandon, that's a great drawing of the astronaut and the rover. And I think you can see Ingenuity right in the front there that just flew this week. And I have to interject that if those of you that don't know about Scobie Middle School, Scobie was named for Dick Scobie, the commander of the shuttle Challenger, who grew up right here in San Antonio and was the inspiration for the Challenger Center for Space Science Education, which many of you have probably been to. Dick was a great model. You can follow his career and you can be in space. In 2nd place, from Kruger Middle School, Delina Dew. Delina, congratulations. I love your launch site there on Mars, keeping away the tourists and sending people back to Earth. And finally, in 1st place, from Neff Middle School, Avery Gross. Avery, from inside the biodome, where we're going to grow our food on Mars, looking out into the Martian landscape. With great creations by all of you, congratulations. And remember, for all of you, the sky is no limit.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Doug. And now for our final category. This is grades 9, 10, 11, and 12. So our high school students. Presenting this category's winner is going to be Dr. Chris Combs. Chris is another San Antonio superstar in this area in STEM education and in aerospace. He is the D. Howard Endowed Assistant Professor at the UTSA College of Engineering. Dr. Combs.
Thank you for the intro, Bianca, and really honored to be able to announce our winners here in the high school side of the competition. And man, this competition was fierce. We had so many fantastic entries and the artwork is just really impressive. We're doing research right now at UTSA to try and make this vision of Mars a reality, try and make these things happen as you know, we were just saying, really fast in our lifetimes. And I think that that's a possibility. So thank you everyone for participating. Thank you for your contributions. And congratulations again to our finalists. So with that, let's get to announcing our winners. In 3rd place from Southside High School, we have Isabella Carvajal. Congratulations. And then in 2nd place, we actually had a tie between Melissa Faz from the Young Women's Leadership Academy and Charlize Cosmos from Clark High School in Northside ISD. Congrats to you both. Just some really impressive artwork. And then our 1st place winner from the School of Science and Technology, Kylie Keene. Congratulations, Kylie. Just some really cool drawings and sketches here. Great stuff. And so congrats to everyone. And, you know, in our high school competition, hopefully we get to see some of y'all on campus at UTSA pretty soon. I look forward to seeing y'all around town.
Thank you, Chris. And now that really concludes our program. I want to thank, on behalf of the D. Howard Foundation, all of our benefactors, all of the teachers in the schools, and most of all, the 1,000 students that decided to be brave and courageous and put their foot out there and put their creativity to work. Thank you guys for such an amazing job. Thank you for the privilege of being able to turn your artwork into note cards that we will be able to sell at the D. Howard Foundation. Don't forget to visit the San Antonio airport so that you can see this great artwork, and to visit SAMSAT. And don't forget, more than anything else, to participate a year from now when we have the second annual art contest. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening. Good night.